Why should we care about you คุณ Pannika
But I wanted to change the world, right? Please, the public, please understand this. People just make a sense of it. You don't deserve my victory.
Why now people are gonna think that you hate me and I did something wrong to you Welcome to Open Agenda and once again we are here to rip agenda to shreds and get real with some of the most interesting people in Thailand and hopefully the world. Today we have a famous politician with us. She started her career as a journalist and political analyst in one of the most famous TV stations back then. She rose to fame when she joined the now defunct Anakot Mai Party. And here with us today, คุณช่อ Pannika Wanich. Round of applause!
สวัสดีค่ะ
How are you doing?
I have 1.2% battery now.
I'm so sorry.
I lack sleep.
Yeah, she just came down from the plane for us. She's an angel, right? To come here with us today.
To be an angel, you must die first.
Do you want to die now?
No.
Okay. Sometimes I want to die though. Like it's so hard to live in
So
this.
many things to achieve in this life.
Okay, let's get real. So when you feel like you want to die, what do you do?
Actually, when you realize that you will die one day, you can die tomorrow, you can die next week, you can die next month. That make you like full with adrenaline, right?
Yeah.
Because you make every day
Count.
Counted. It might be the last day. So I think that's the kind of energy. Not that it's on my mind all the time that I'm going to die. No, but I think to live a life to the full
Yeah.
is one of the most important
In
things.
Thailand, we have this saying called like Marananusati. Is that the thing? You want
อะไร
to be
นะ
philosophical มรณานุสติไงใช่ไหม It's like the thoughts about death.
To always realize that you're gonna die.
ใช่ Yeah, but that's not the question that I want to ask. The first question, as usual, why should we care about you, คุณ Pannika?
You can care about me, you cannot care about me. You just have to care about
The energy.
the country and the world. And I am a cosmopolitan. I'm not into to be a good citizen for the country at all. Since
you wanna
since
make
a very young age, I perceive myself as a cosmopolitan, and I want to make a better world. I want to be a part to make change for a better world. That I believe it should go that way, and that's me. And you can care, or you can just leave me alone.
Should we leave her alone now? No, because we want to talk to her. Yeah. So, do you consider yourself a celebrity?
No.
Be honest. Be honest.
No.
But you have like more than.
I am a public figure.
Yeah.
That's very different, right? To be a celebrity and to be a public figure, I don't know, maybe you think it's the same for me. To be a superstar and to be a politician is completely different.
Yeah. Have you always wanted to become a politician?
No.
What
No.
did you want to be?
No.
What did you tell yourself? Like, this is what I want to be when you grow up.
During my high school years, I dreamed of being a diplomat. And my inspiration, guess who? A very famous politician who just came back from exile.
ทักษิณชินวัตร
No. No way.
This make me look stupid. I can't come up with name. Is it Henry Kissinger?
No.
No.
คุณจักรภพเพ็ญแข
Oh, really?
Yeah. He taught me is a special class, and he taught me at high school.
Debate.
And it actually he was my senior at Chulalongkorn University, and
You
he
were
was
my
in a
senior,
debate team.
yeah.
But during my high school year, he taught current world events and about like.
At เตรียมอุดม
No. My school was Semasri Memorial School, and he inspired me to become a diplomat, and that's when I was like 18 years old, right? When I studied international relations at Chulalongkorn University, I still wish to be a diplomat. I changed my mind during my time at the LSE, during my time in the UK.
Why? What happened?
I
Did
said,
you apply for diplomat test back then when you graduated?
I did an internship at the MFA. and I was quite relatively happy about the job, but it was quite bland and not very inspiring. But during that time, I still wish to be a diplomat, but I changed my mind during my LC years because, like I said earlier, that I always perceive myself as a cosmopolitan person. So I'm not into a concept of public servant, right? To be a public servant is never, ever in my mind.
You want to be a global citizen of sorts.
Yeah, and that's strange because now I am a politician, right? That's quite oxymoron. But I really don't get why do you need to be to work and to sacrifice yourself for just one country.
Yeah.
And I still believe in that till this day. So I decided not to become a diplomat, and also because during my LC years, I kind of realized that United Nations or Ministry of Foreign Affairs in any country in the world rarely responds to the global problems and to the needs of the people. And that's why I changed my mind, and I was interested in become a journalist because at that time I think to change the world for the better. To become a public servant, can you change anything? No,
Not
you're
really.
just part of the problem.
Yeah.
The part of the system, and part of the problem is the same thing, right? If you want to right the wrong, if you want to be the voice of the voiceless in the country or in the world,
Journalist.
journalist.
Yeah. So, did you get what you expected during your time as a journalist?
Yes, it was a special time in my life because I started my journalist career in a very democratic Thailand. During Yingluck
12?
Shinawat's administrative. And at that time, I worked, everyone knows, right, that I worked for Voice TV at that time. And it was very challenging because Voice TV was perceived as the Shinawatra media, the mouthpiece
Was
of
it?
Pheu Thai. Back then, I dare say, no, we were professional media outlet, and I will not say we were neutral, but we were professional.
Yeah.
Of course, our owner, his surname was Shinawatra. Of course, everyone knows that, but we are a professional media outlet, and we are going to prove to the public that we are professional enough for you to receive information, news, articles, clips from us.
Unbiased.
Okay,
so there was no pressure at all, because that's the main criticism that Voice TV received before they closed down.
I'll say it was not perfect at that time. There was some pressure, and of course, especially after the coup d'etat by General Prayut, it was very, very dark time, and the director of Voice TV, he needed to keep balance between being a good media and to survive. And you cannot do that. Right? During the time of dictatorship.
It's hard for us all, actually.
To be a survivor, you need to be a bad media, to be a mouthpiece of the dictator. It was bad at that time. So I say it's a very valuable years in my life because I started the career during very democratic era, and then coup d'etat happened, and we need to question ourselves, our role as media a lot during that time, and we got lots of pressure from inside Voice TV because everyone needs to survive, and from outside because during the hard time, people even more they need the truth, right? They need some courageous media to serve them truth, but we could not do that during that time. So
it was a challenging time.
It was a challenging time.
So when did you decide to become politician? Because you said
when I was asked.
You mean now? Back then?
When I was asked whether I was interested in joining a political party.
Who approached you?
อาจารย์ปิยบุตรอาจารย์ปิยบุตร
What did he say to convince you?
he said a very disturbing thing he said to me that
Can you share it though?
คุณช่อ you can be more than a journalist
So journalist is not good enough.
and that angered me that's a blunt
Statement.
a complete insult right
You can be more than a journalist.
and I asked him back then that why to work within your party will it be better for me than to be a journalist can I be able to change the country for the better more than I can do now as a journalist and people said no I don't know you just need to try yourself
So you try.
so I try
Really? Just that?
yes why because I became a journalist not because I wanted to be a news anchor superstar I don't want to be on TV I never wanted to be on TV
But you were on TV all the time.
yes but up until now but I wanted to change the world right to be voice of the voiceless so
Is that propaganda?
when I was
Is that propaganda designed to like convince the voters for next time? But
you
are-
decide
No,
you decide
right? But you
I-
got banned for life.
that's
No,
another-
that's not an insult. That's a fact. So they banned you.
they banned me from running elections
But not other realm of political
please
thing.
please the public please understand this read my lips carefully I was banned for life from running elections not from doing politics
Yeah.
that's different thing
That's why she's still here.
for some politicians if you cannot run for elections if you cannot be a minister or prime minister
Elected.
you are done you are done for me I do politics because I am an idealistic person who want to change the world for the better I might be an idiotic politician you decide but that's what I want to do I never have a purpose in my life to be somewhere high somewhere far I wanted the
Change the
country
world.
and the world to be higher and further
Because that's a
Right.
cliche, right? But so that's your agenda to change the world. What?
it's not about me right
Yeah.
it's not about me it's about the society I live in the world I live in can I still work to change it for the better to be what I believe it should be if I can still do that my career continues
Yeah. So that's why you're still in political sphere. What's your agenda? Now that you're not running for office because you cannot do that, but you are still in political arena. What's your agenda? Your better world. Can you describe it for us?
equality if it's just one word it's equality if I can describe it I think the most important political problem in this country and just in this country is to whom the power belongs to in this country we call it democracy right Thailand is a democratic country a constitutional monarchy in fact you are democratic or not I think this is the most important question to whom the highest power the power of this country to whom it belongs to and is it the people I don't think so and that's my agenda to make Thailand the real country that can proudly say that we are democracy the country that people held the highest power
So that's why you face lots of pressure along the way, you and your party.
Of course,
Right.
because those who have power in their hands, they will never give up, right?
But why still doing it? Because you still believe that you want
I don't have choices.
Really?
I will live at least for another 30 years, hopefully, right? And I will live in this country. Can I move to another country? Yes, but I'm not that kind of a person. If I move to another country, what about
Other people.
everyone else in this country? So I'll be in this country and I will fight until this country become a real democratic country and people can live with dignity and with equality.
So how How are you going to do that? Are there any roadmaps? Do you think you achieved so much already?
You know, democracy is not a thing that can stand alone.
Yeah.
You need mechanism, you need organizations, you need institutions to install it, enshrine it into a country. In Thailand, you need a political party. You need political parties, right? Not a political party. In a democratic country, you need
Parties.
many healthy, strong political parties. As many as you can have. Germany, you have so many parties, right? In England too. In the UK, you have many parties. Even in the United States, actually they have many political parties, but you have like two
main
big elephants, right? What else you should have? You should have a neutral, truly apolitical judicial system, right? You need to have a healthy civil organizations, civil society organizations. That's kind of institutions that you need to install and enshrine democracy into this country. For me, as a politician, I do my best to make sure that Thailand has at least a few healthy political parties.
So that's where it brings us to the Senate election. You have always been an opponent of...
Not election. It's Senate selection.
Okay.
You know?
Election.
Not election.
That's...
Election means
But it was
go to
election,
vote,
right?
People go to vote in the ballot. No, this is not election. This is a selection of Senate.
Yeah.
In which you need to register and pay for 2,500 baht in order to be able to vote.
Right. And then yesterday I came across this post like, why are you whining about 2,500 baht to register? When you register for SSA, for MP, you also have to pay like 10,000.
Do I need to explain this?
You can. In English.
Do I need to explain
for people
this? People just make a sense of it. You can go to vote for MP for free. But for this Senate system of selection, you don't have a right to vote.
Yeah.
If you want to participate in this selection of the Senate, you need to pay 2,500 baht. That's why I don't have any problem at all with a fee of 10,000 baht for MP elections, right? Because not everyone in Thailand wanted to be MPs, right? Some of them who want to be MP, they pay.
Yeah.
And every eligible voters, they go to vote for free.
In order to vote for the Senate, you have to apply.
2,500 baht.
Yeah.
And you know, 2,500 baht is 6 times of the, what you call it,
ค่าแรงขั้นต่ำ minimum wage.
the เบี้ยยังชีพผู้สูงอายุ
Oh yeah. เบี้ยยังชีพผู้สูงอายุ What is it? What's the word? Oh.
The welfare,
Senior welfare.
the monthly
allowance
you pay for the senior people.
That's a good point. Yeah. So, but is there any way that we can change it now?
No,
Right.
no. And very funny thing is that if you don't want to have this selection of the Senate at all, if you don't want to have any system about the Senate at all, if you want to get rid of the Senate, what do you need to get rid of the Senate? The Senate.
Yeah. Another Senate.
You need 70 senators to vote to amend a constitution to abolish the Senate.
So
And that's why we
that's
have
a
to
cycle.
play the game. I know and I respect criticism about this campaign for SWA for the Senate. Many people, progressive or democratic camps, you can say this. Why do you need to pay attention at all to this selection of the Senate? Because it was from a very ugly constitution. It was written for them to continue their power. We should just abandon it. Don't pay any attention to it. I respect this criticism. We can have different opinions and different strategy to fight, right? But for us who campaign for the Senate, we know that this constitution is not democratic. We know that this whole system is. We know.
we will bleep that, the word.
But we have no choice. If you need to amend the constitution, and the constitution is undergoing a process of amendment, right?
Yep.
And to rewrite a new one, if the Thai government do as they promise. But if you don't have senators, 70 of them, who vote along the will of the people, who will vote with the people in their mind, how do you have a democratic amendment of the constitution?
So the hot seat question for Kun Chor. What's your campaign on the Senate?
To make sure as many people apply. And now, unfortunately, very few people apply. But
Yesterday there were 200 people.
That's bad
applying.
news and that's good news. Why? Bad news. We wanted to have more people, to get more people into the system. But it's proven very difficult to find people in Thailand who can pay 2,500 baht just to vote for Senate. But a very small number right now can actually be a good thing, because it means you can compete with other people very relatively well. You don't need to go to a competition of like 500 people and you have just one winner. No, it's like 2 applies and 1 pass to the next round, right? So your chance is 50%. It's like that.
Another question that I think is burning in the hearts of your voters. Will the Move Forward Party be dissolved?
Who cares? And actually, it's not right to say this, because I have to state that a political party should not be banned, dissolved so easily.
Just like you said.
Because it's a very important institution.
Yeah.
You know, the people in Thailand cannot reach the power, the political power alone without political parties. No, because you need elections, right? You need elections, and the law states that you need to register as a political party to run for elections.
Yeah.
So that means a political party is a sole vehicle for the people to get the power to govern this country. You cannot be just one person,
Yeah.
right? So it's very, very dangerous to democracy when political parties are dissolved so easily. So you should not agree with a dissolution of any political party, even though Phum Jai Thai party, if it is dissolved today, I would say I strongly disagree with the dissolution of Phum Jai Thai party, because it's just one executive committee who did something wrong. Then the party gets dissolved. That's not fair for the people who voted for the party, right?
Because we need the political party as a medium for them to vote.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
we need healthy political system.
But why? Why did I say who cares? Because I really mean it. Who cares? You can dissolve Anakot Mai, right? You can dissolve Future Forward Party. And here comes Move Forward Party, the biggest political party in Thailand right now. And you can dissolve Move Forward Party. There will be another party, because a political party is not a building. It's not a company. No, it's the people and their belief. If the people still believe in the same agendas, believe in the same set of policies, believe in the same core values about equality, democracy, they will not be destroyed by any dissolution of any political party.
Great. So we now move to a more light-hearted section of the show.
Oh, really?
Can you please bring me the jar of random questions from the... Oh, it's here. So we're gonna light the mood up, and actually we planned a question and we're gonna pretend that it's from the jar. Can I do that? And open it and then say, oh, what's in your bag? Can we do that? Yeah, die. No, because you wanna know. You said you wanna know. Okay, let's do it. So, what's in your Celine bag today? You brought Celine
Where's
bag.
my bag, actually?
I stole it. I said after the show I'm gonna get it. Okay, bring the bag.
What's in my bag?
Yeah.
I have
Because
a very small bag.
No, but because we all know that you have a vast collection of lipsticks?
Do you really have that question in your jar?
No, I don't. I just come up with the question 5 minutes ago.
It's very small, so I don't have anything inside.
Maybe like a secret agenda, like a secret letter to the government.
I have this inhaler.
Oh,
I love it.
what else? Why do you need that?
It's just when I'm so tired.
Okay.
helps.
What else?
I have my oops euros.
Just to prove that you came back from France.
Yeah.
Right. What
I
else?
have my mirror.
Nice.
I have my mirror.
You want to show it? Did you just buy it?
No, a gift.
What else? Like no political totems at all? Like something scandalous inside your bag?
No in it.
No. You're gonna believe that as well.
And my lipstick,
You wanna promote that?
Thai brand. These are all Thai brand.
Because you have been known
But it's
to
very
use
chic.
like fancy lipsticks, huh?
Tom Ford, right?
Yeah. 200 lipsticks.
Yeah.
I
but
saw it from a
now
show.
I love this is a very trendy lipstick now. It's called click lipstick. You have this
Click sound when you use it.
annoying noise when you're gonna use it,
So when you're in a meeting, you will just click.
just to annoy other people.
But we annoy other people by our
But
appearance
this
already.
very good. This is พูดได้ไหมเนี่ย
ไม่ได้เพราะว่าถ้าพูดได้เซลล์ต้องเข้า
But
Sales
it's
will have
very
to go.
good. And
Okay.
just like
That's
a
enough
few
for the
bucks.
promotional
A few
band.
bucks.
It's this affiliation, I know.
I don't use
They just hire you to come on this show to show this brand.
I don't use expensive lipstick anymore.
Really?
And
What do you do with other things?
Do you believe me? I rarely or never use
AirPods?
AirPods. Why?
Lose battery.
Maybe because it's a journalistic behavior.
ถอดเทป
You believe in whys.
Okay.
And in my work, I do live all the time and I give interview all the time and I have online meetings all the time and I don't trust AirPods.
It's safer to
It's
have
safer
this.
to have why,
Yeah.
right? Believe me. I
Okay.
was a journalist before. It's safer you have why.
So no scandalous items at all in her bag. So we're gonna
No.
move on because it's so boring. Now, random questions. I didn't come up. I came up
get
with some.
everything inside.
Yeah. Okay. You can just leave it
Okay.
on the sofa.
Okay.
So I can steal it later.
Do I
Yeah. You
read it?
You want me to read it?
I read it.
She
What
doesn't trust
did
me.
you regret? Never.
Really?
Never. Why? Why do you need to regret in what you chose already?
Anything at all? Like regret? Like
That's
love
why-
life?
That's why I decided to be a politician because I never wanted to be a regretful person when I am old. If you are not sure about anything, just do it. Just do it.
Okay.
So that you will not say รู้งี้ 20 years later, right?
This sounds sad when we are older. Like 10 years ago when people say that thing to me was like, don't sound old to me. But now that I'm old myself, I'm not saying that you are old,
I'm not.
but you are my senior at university.
If you have years in your life, if you have
Just go.
chances, opportunities in your life, just do it. Just do it so that you will never regret.
One thing I really want to know, I didn't ask you prior. What's the biggest lesson you learned from becoming a politician? Want something dark, deep, dark secret about
Something
human
dark?
life?
My hard-learned lesson would be sometimes you believe that if you do the right thing, you'll be okay. It's not true.
Yeah.
It's so not true in this country. If I do the right thing, I will be okay. No. If you do the right thing, that right thing annoy the powerful people of this country, you get big trouble. Right? I got charges with many criminal charges.
Yeah.
Do I look like a criminal? No.
Do you?
Do I look
Does
like
she
a
look
criminal?
like a criminal?
Do I look like a criminal? No. No.
But criminals comes in many forms, like นั่นไง Ocean 8 อะ
Criminals come in many forms, but never
in political.
by exercising your freedom of speech. Never.
Great.
Never.
Great. So,
Haha!
what's the question?
What dish would represent Thai politics best? I love this question, but it's very difficult to answer because I'm a foodie. So I will not just randomly say it.
Yeah, because she said she baked. She baked herself, but she didn't bring it to us because we're not that lucky.
No, you don't deserve my bakery.
Why? Now people are gonna think that you hate me and I did something wrong to you. I gave you free coffee and free Greek yogurt for next time. So what's the food?
Represent Thai politics.
That's a hard question. Thank you for coming up. She
The
came
food
with that.
that represents the Thai politics. I think it would be. I think it would be. Kway teow noodle.
Why?
Why?
What kind of noodles?
Any kind of noodle. I mean noodle, soup noodle. Ordinary noodle you get from the street. Why? It's like you can choose freely what you're gonna eat when you go to the noodle shop, right? But no, you think you have choice, but your choice already limited. Your choice already set. You have small the thin noodle, you have the big noodle, you have the egg noodle, but and you think you have choices, right? But no, that choices already
Chosen for you.
chosen for you.
Why?
Because the real powerful people
Always back to the powerful.
was the owner of the shop, right? It's not you who are the customers. But in a free world, customers will be God, right? Customers are God. No, in Thailand, it's not customers, it's not the people who are God. It's the God.
Owner.
It's the God who are God.
Okay. Great. Now I'm gonna get in trouble with you. No, it's okay because as you said earlier, we should not lose the right to express ourselves freely, and I agree with that. One last question from the jar.
Oops. What are you proud of but never have an excuse to talk about? My nails.
Oh, so now we went from deep intellectual questions into
My nails.
So what happened to your nails? I heard it's free.
I-
You exercise your political power to get it.
First, I have very strong nails.
Yeah.
It rarely breaks. So I'm very proud of my nails.
Whatever, girl.
And this fancy nails pens, I got it for free.
She used her
from
power
Nan.
as politician.
Yeah, this is abuse of power. This
Yes.
conflict of interest.
See?
No,
And you are
no.
advocating for like freer society and equality. And then you got nails done for free.
Our voters.
What's the
our
story?
voters,
What's the story?
They want to show support, and that's so lovely. I was in a Sawal campaign, a Senate campaign in Nan, and I had like 20 minutes before the meeting starts, and next to the coffee shop where we would meet was this nail pen shop, and the owner was like a hardcore fan of Wolford Party, and she was glad to see me, and she asked me, "Please, Kun Chor, I want to do your nails." And I said, "No, I have only 20 minutes. It's going to start soon." She said, "I could finish it in 20 minutes. Please let me do it." And now I have this.
Okay, fine. Do you want to promote that? That can be promoted. Like which shop in Nan, ใช่ไหม?
In Nan, it's in
Alright.
อำเภอเมืองน่าน
And
สวยมาก
that brings us to the close of the show. Thank you so much, Kun Chor, for coming. That has been a very great opportunity for us to talk and also discuss the Senate campaign. Anything else you want to add before we close the show?
Please don't give up on Thailand. It's not a good country. It's not an equal country. The welfare system is not good. Schools are not good. But if you think it's not a good country enough, you are the one who is going to make change. don't wait for the change. Don't look far to the sky to ask for change. You are the one who changed this country for the better.
And that's for today Open Agenda with Artie. Thank you so much and see you in the next episode.
สวัสดีค่ะ